there's a lot of articles and YouTube videos and all these other kind of things that got you investing into something that is not even confirmed. It could be ridiculous, but it could also be the truth. So let's break it right down. So NIO and Apple having a partnership, rumor. Apple using NIO's autonomous driving technology, rumor. Apple using NIO's battery swap technology, rumor. And even Apple dropping an EV in 2024 is a rumor at this point. They did not confirm it at all. So, do we want this thing to be true? NIO is a great company. Apple is a great company. Of course we want this to be true. That'd be crazy if they collabed. But at this point, it's a rumor. And you know what? Your money is too important. You work too hard to be investing because it's a rumor. Do not invest into a rumor. Invest because you believe in the companies, because you have done the research. So if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds primarily. Shout out to the 10,400 of y'all that hit the notification bell. You guys always show me what time it is. And if you can't handle the heat, let them know what to do in the comments. So let's get straight to the point. If you like that, subscribe to the channel. Here we go. So NIO, ticker symbol NIO. Now we're going to talk about who NIO is. For those of us who don't know and those who want to increase their position, because we don't want to invest into NIO because of these Apple rumors. We don't even want to invest into Apple because of the Apple rumors. We want to invest into companies because we know they are a good company to invest into long term. All right, so now let's break down who they are. And, okay, here we go. China is the largest EV maker in the world, or the EV market perhaps. They're the largest EV market in the world. Currently, Tesla is the biggest EV maker, but China is the biggest EV market, meaning they have the most people buying EVs over there more than anyone else in the world, and Europe is next. Now, NIO is the top EV maker currently over in China, but they're still building. They're a newer company than Tesla, right? What do? They design, manufacture, and sell electric vehicles, and up to this point, they've only been making SUVs, right? But they announced that they're gonna have a sedan and all kind of other things announced on January 9th, which is NIO Day, which a billion NIO investors have all been pumped about. All right, now let's get into it. What sets them apart from other EV companies? First of all, the biggest thing is their battery swap technology. The government is actually subsidizing car companies who have electric vehicles with battery swapping technology. So this is one of the biggest just catalysts and proponents to why this company is going to be huge in the future. All right, and you can upgrade the battery because the battery is swappable. Okay, they were founded in 2014. Their CEO's name is Lee Bin. Currently, they are $45 a steal. I mean a share. Even though $45 is a steal for NIO, they're down 2% on the day. And remember, this is not financial advice. You know how I do. Do not come crying to me because you didn't do your own research. So they're down 2% on the day. They're up 0.77% on the week, and they're up 1,700% on the year. Okay, and some people think it's too late to invest into NIO. Let's get into why that's totally ridiculous. Now, that's ridiculous because some people think that investing into NIO right now is like investing into Tesla 5-8 years ago, right? Now, let's keep it going. Market Watch, they posted an article and they were explaining why it's better to invest into NIO. Or remember, this is their opinion. They were explaining why it's better to invest into NIO in 2021 or 2020 compared to Tesla. Now, this is their opinion, but let's break it down because this came out recently. Now, this article is all about how NIO is basically a smaller company in a very rapidly growing market. So then Tesla being a bigger company, it's going to be harder for Tesla to like double than it would for a small company to double in market cap or share price. Okay, so now let's think about some of the reasons, even outside of the rumors, why it's still a good chance and you still have a good solid price point at $45 to invest into NIO, because some of these things haven't even happened yet. For example, they're working on a 150 kilowatt hour battery. Currently they have a 100 kilowatt hour battery, so that's gonna make it literally like 1/3 better than it already is and get you 1/3 further than you already getting. So they're working on their level 4 autonomous driving, which is going to lead us right into robo-taxis. I'm telling you, when you are, I want to say 20 years older than you are right now, you're going to see these robo-taxis driving around the world. And remember, this is an investment. You may even see it in 5 years, but like, you know, this thing is coming like a wave, and NIO is setting themselves up to be one of the primary candidates to have robo-taxis just all around the world. Now, they're setting themselves up for the robo-taxis, and they have their whole plan set out. That's why they did that direct offering to gain that $4 or $3 billion just about. Now, currently, they only make SUVs. However, we know that they're working on sedans, which they should drop soon, but some people don't even want a sedan, right? So they're working on minivans. Some people don't want minivans. Some people want just all kinds of just sedans, SUV, all these kind of things, right? So they're just trying to meet the demand. That's one of the issues that they have had in the past, that they couldn't meet the demand. Talk about a good problem to have. Okay, so now, the fact that we could buy all of this stuff before any of it launches at all, before any of it launches, that's crazy. When you look back in 2023, 2022, you say, man, I could have got NIO for 45, but I was too busy listening to these dudes talking about, oh no, NIO's overpriced, the price to forward sales. You listening to all of that, you're gonna wish that you invested when it was 45, and this is not financial advice. Let's keep that in mind. So now, even though the Chinese government, let's remember, they're trying to phase out gas cars. They're trying to phase them out by 2035, right? But let's get back into this rumor. So a few days back, there was rumors about an Apple car being developed and being ready for 2024, right? A rumor, let's keep in mind, it was rumor. So people dug up an article and it was titled Silicon Valley Rumors, Apple Project Titan Staff Spotted at NIO. Now people are spreading these rumors, all the headquarters, they having a meeting. Keep in mind, they spreading this rumor like wildfire, but one thing they did not spread or did not say is that this article was posted in 2019 in April, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Apple and NIO, let's not get it twisted. Apple and NIO could very well be working together. They could absolutely be working together. But you know what? Neither one of them confirmed it, but there are still good reasons to invest in NIO and Apple, even if this turned out all totally to be a lie. Now, we know that NIO, and I said this in my last video, but I gotta say it for some of you in the back that didn't hear me. NIO is like a rubber band. And this is why. Imagine when you pull back a rubber band, because I really need you to notice, because some of y'all think all of these bad headlines come out, and what if this Apple and NIO stuff, what if this rumor is a lie? That's going to be bad for NIO. Every time something bad happens for NIO, just think of it like a rubber band. You got to keep that in your head. Think of it like a rubber band. When you pull a rubber band back, when something happens, right? That $25 NIO, just Citron report, right? They said NIO was going to be $25. That pulled it back. The delisting news. Oh man, the Congress, they passed the Hold Foreign Companies Accountable Act, right? That pulled it back even more. It dropped from 57, all the way down to 40 to 39. That pulls it back even more. What if these rumors aren't true? That's going to pull it back even more. And then NIO Day is around the corner. They're going to drop a bomb, and then this is going to take right off. This is going to take right off. I'm telling you. However, I do want you to be mindful, because we got to be prepared. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. We got to be prepared with the 5 Ps. After a big thing like NIO Day, keep in mind, the price might drop again. So don't feel like you need to just put all your money on it right now. This is an investment. It's going to take time. We have to plant the seed. We have to let the sun come out. We have to let it rain on the seed, which gives us a buying opportunity when it rains. When we hear the bad news, it gives us a buying opportunity, but we're going to let it rain on the seed, and then we're going to buy the dips, right? And then we're going to watch our seed grow and grow and grow over time. There's going to be a million haters, and some of these big institutions are actually haters because they're hating in public, but they're buying in private. They're hating in public, big institutions, but they're buying in private. Why is that? Because they don't want retail investors like you and me to raise the price so that they could buy them all at $45, and you sit back and wait until it's $50 and then you buy in. But they got in way low and they get to come up off of you. So keep in mind who is just being a detractor talking about NIO. All right, now let's get to our strike prices for this. My strike price for NIO, I see NIO at $45. Let's say I got $300. This is my example I always use to keep it simple. Scale this up to what makes sense to you, or fractional shares, whatever makes sense. Now, if I got $300, what am I gonna do? If I see it at right now, I see it at 45, pow, I'm putting $100 on it, baby. I'm putting $100 on it. If I see it hit 43, oh, I'm fixing a bow tie, I'm straightening my jacket up, and then I'm putting my next 100 on it, bow. And if I seen this one hit $39, I said this in the last video, if I seen NIO hit $39 again, which it may very well never hit $39 again, but if I seen it hit $39 again, I'm selling out of some of these other positions, and I'm throwing that on NIO, bow. Now, let's get right to the comment of the day. Now, we have all sorts of people in the community. We got all sorts of people in the community in the kitchen cooking it up with us. Now, they from all walks of life. High and low, big and tall, all walks of life. And we got to appreciate that. Now, I had my guy, he said last week, he said that he bought his first company building due to us helping him on the channel. Now, shout out to him for that. Now, that's a huge win. But now we got a different win on a different level, but just as important, if not even more important. Now, let's get to it. Our comment today is also a huge win. I want you to remember that, but it's in a different way. And my guy says this: was in the streets most of my life, but wanted to change my ways for my 2-year-old son. Now, because of finding you on the tube, my money is still flowing without the anxiety and not having to constantly look over my shoulder. Thank you, fam, for what you do. Now, shout out to you, man. And the reason I say shout out to you is because you are changing your life for the better. And I'm honored that you consider us a part of that journey, man. You are doing big things. And your son, he's going to benefit so much from the decisions that you're making today. So shout out to you. We are all so proud of you. You are going to be a very wealthy man. And your son, he gonna be even wealthier than you. I hope you ain't a hater, cause your son gonna be the man. I just want you to know that right now, cause he got you leading him in the right direction from the gate. So I appreciate that. And you know what? Shout out to you. Everybody put some rockets in the comments to celebrate with my boy. Let's go. Let's go. So if your portfolio isn't diversify. And if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in index funds. Hit that notification bell to stay tuned. I love y'all. Take care.